what's up YouTube? In this video, since I'm always listening to old school hip hop and new school hip hop, I wanted to do something as far as ranking artists based on decades, starting in the 80s going all the way up to the 2010s. And I'm only born in 92, so of course I'm not going to name every rapper of the decades, and I'm not going from best to worst. It's just as greatest from the decade. And of course first is Curtis Blow, it's LL Cool J, is Run DMC, is Eric B and Rakim. Like they was too hard, Eric B and Rakim. And then we go into Too Short. Too Short, of course, he took over several decades, but like we going as far as when they actually started blowing up. And then we got Eazy-E with NWA, major influence. And then we got Big Daddy Kane. That's when rappers started getting swagger as far as all the chains and cool hairdo and stuff. Then we got KRS-One. KRS-One was crazy with the lyrics, crazy. And it's the 80s, so now we going into the 90s, late 80s, 90s. Public Enemy, I don't really know too much about them. Now we get into the real stuff, the stuff I know about. Tupac, Umaru Shakur. I ain't even gotta explain him. Then we got Crisscross, made everybody want to wear their clothes backwards. Then we got Nasty Nas, you already know. I ain't even gotta introduce him. Then we got Snoop Dogg, brought to the game by Dr. Dre. And then this next one, I don't even gotta say his name. Y'all already know his name. I ain't even gotta say it. Best ever. Then we got Busta Rhymes, even though he like Too Short, he took over in the 2000s, but he got it big in the 90s. Then we got Big Pun, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Big Pun. Then we got DMX, man. DMX is, man, I love DMX music, man. I grew up on this music, man. Then we got Jay-Z. You already know Jay-Z just went crazy, just took over, just did everything. Billionaire status. And then we got Eminem, crazy white boy. He took over in the 90s and early 2000s. And Wu-Tang, I ain't even got to say nothing about Wu-Tang. Y'all know about Wu-Tang. Ain't nothing to F with. And rest in peace, Big L, he died in 99. Closed out the decade with Big L. Now we going into the early 2000s with Ludacris. 2000, he took over the rap game. Then we going to Fat Joe. Even though Fat Joe came out in the 90s, you already know he took over in the early 2000s. Then we going to my favorite rapper, Lil Weezy F, Lil Louisiana. And then we going to Jeezy and Gucci. Both of them, well, Jeezy came out first, Gucci came out later, but still, they was in the 2000s taking it over. Then your boy T.I., Trouble Man, always in trouble, man. Then we got Nelly. I ain't really like Nelly too much. He was alright for the girls and the little kids. And then we got Ja Rule. Even though Ja Rule, you know what I'm saying, 50 Cent killed him. Matter of fact, I ain't put 50 Cent picture, but yeah, y'all 50 Cent. I know y'all gonna kill me about that, but 50 Cent. Then Kanye, of course, Kanye. And now we going into the 2010s with Drizzy Drake. And of course he came out in the 2000s, but he blew up in the 2010s. 2010s with Drizzy Drake. Then we got Kendrick. I love, this is like one of my favorite classes of hip hop because this one I really grew up and started being on this shit. Big Sean. Then we're gonna switch it to Wale. He says his name ain't Well, and it's Wale. Get it right now. Stop calling me Well. And we got J. Cole with the freeform dreads looking crazy with the freeform dreads. And even though I don't listen to Nicki Minaj with her sex ass, Nicki Minaj, she took over the 2010s. You can't even deny that. Then your boy Future, my current favorite rapper, Future Vandross, Don't Trust These Hoes. Then we got Thugger Mother, you already know. We got Young Thug, you already know, he taking over. Wiz Khalifa, my favorite stoner rapper ever. Rich as hell. Then A$AP Rocky, I'm just that pretty mother. Man, A$AP Rocky, man, I love his music, man. And Travis Scott, you already know. I love Astro World. Then we got Kodak Black. And after Kodak Black, I got tired of these new rappers. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really into all these new rappers, but Yeah, XX Tentacion and Lil Uzi Vert. But yeah, man, what y'all think about this list? Tell me who I left out, man. But this is from 1980s-2010s.